Delaware State Theater, and I want to get that right. This is Jeffrey Santoro.
Santoro.
Yeah. I was interested because we got a chance to chit-chat for just a second there, and people that were watching on the web, Kevin, at what?
Delaware28.com.
Yeah, they could see that chit-chat, and they probably already heard this, but, DuPont, you work over at the hospital, right?
I do. I work at the DuPont Hospital for Children, so nonprofit world.
Yeah,
it's great to give back, and it's been my life goal.
And this is a passion for you.
It is.
You started it, how long ago now?
2007, we started Delaware State Theater, and it really is just to give elementary, middle, and high schoolers from across the state a real unique opportunity to perform at the DuPont Theater.
Which I told you, just saying that you're performing at the DuPont Theater, because these kids don't, and they, I guess if some of them do realize what an honor it is, but there's major acts that don't get to perform at the DuPont Theater. It takes quite a bit.
It's a privilege.
Yeah, it definitely is. And you're going to be doing what is it this year?
Ragtime.
Ragtime, an old favorite. How long was Ragtime? It's been around for a while.
It went to Broadway in 1998. Was the first time, but it's based off of a book.
Right.
And the show is absolutely spectacular. It basically takes three groups, distinct audience, distinct groups, African Americans from Harlem. It takes the Jewish and the Russian and Italian immigrants coming over on the boat in the 1900s, and then it takes the white New Rochelle, New York people, and it puts them all together and see what comes out.
Kind of how our country was built.
Exactly.
How it developed in a musical.
Yeah.
Sitting beside you over here, you young man, because these are. How do they get, before we go to over there, how do you pick these guys?
Well, it's a pretty competitive audition process. So in January, February, we have an audition, put it out there to all the schools. So this year we had about 600 kids from across the state audition for us, and 67 made it in.
Are you kind of like Simon Cowell?
A little bit. I'm a little tough. I don't know.
Now it's coming. Now it's coming out. Yeah, I get to be the judge.
I'm definitely not Paula.
Is it just you, or do you have other people that sit?
I have an entire amazing team, because I certainly couldn't.
But you're hired by you to so
they're all volunteers.
Okay. Well, that's what I was going to say, because you're a volunteer,
absolutely.
and you actually put money into this.
Yes.
We won't go to how much it costs each year, but what a way to give back to the community. So, and which brings me back to Eddie over there. He's been waiting to talk every time I get ready.
Very patient.
You've been doing it for how long now?
I've been doing All State Theater for 4 years. Since the beginning.
Now, what's it done for you? I mean,
well, it's definitely given me a lot of chances to get more acquainted with myself, I guess. That's the best word to use.
I'm not touching it.
Performance-wise.
Performance-wise, and as a person, because I've learned that, Jeff always tells us that we should break out of our norms and not hang out with our cliques, basically, from school while we're doing the show. So we always expand and meet new people during the show. So that's changed my life, I guess, outside of the theater.
What a great concept to be sure to push that out there. Hey, because you always got those cliques and those 4 or 5 that hang together. This way,
well, it's a tough business. I mean, a lot of these guys aspire to go on to film, TV,
and you've had some going
We
from
have.
Here,
We've been very lucky.
on
Broadway into television, commercials, all kinds of things. But throughout, it's competitive, and you never know, the guy that you didn't talk to for 4 years actually may be the next agent.
You hear how many times, the different ones that have done things when they were young together, shared apartments and everything else, and this one, the next thing you know, all of them start making it, because it's who you know in this business.
It is.
I wish I knew somebody. I wouldn't be here.
Apparently, I know the wrong people.
I know that. I want to be sure we introduce all the performers, because you've got how many? What's the cast in this?
We have 67 kids from about 30 different schools from across the state. So
so it's going to take us a while to introduce them all.
Absolutely, but we'll just take 4 of them for now.
And up here, let's start go left to right.
Sure thing. We have Alyssa Lewis, and she's out of what is it? Appoquinimink.
Yeah.
She just graduated. That's a tough one.
She's down from Lower Delaware. And next to her?
Next to her is Donald Coggin, and he just graduated this year from Mount Pleasant.
Did they hold you back a few years? Guy's growing a better beard than I can grow, And now we're on the...
That's beautiful. And then we've got Ben Walker. Ben is a freshman at Cab Calloway School of the Arts.
A freshman,
Going into his sophomore year.
yeah. So getting ready started, and this is our senior this year.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, this is Gia Mariano, and Gia, you go to St. Mary Magdalene.
Yeah.
I had to pull that one out.
But we got a chance to also just discuss what, just what it does for kids, and just, getting involved with something, seeing the teamwork and everything. Yeah. It builds that,
character,
discipline.
And discipline.
It's very good. Dabs, just tell them if we're going to let these kids perform. Real quick, Dabs, we got to get that out there. The performance is going to be going on June 17th through June 25th, held at the DuPont Theater. For more information on tickets, you can go to whatever Dabs puts on the bottom of the screen.
DuPonttheater.com.
Yeah, there you go. Right now, you can put your hands together for the Delaware All-State Theater's Ragtime.
You're a brave man, whoever you are, coming so far, expecting so much. A salute to the man on the deck of that ship. A salute to the immigrant stranger. Heaven knows why you'd make such a terrible trip. May your own God protect you from danger. Is it freedom or love that you pray for in your guttural accent? Too late, long gone. A salute to the fellow who hasn't a chance. Journey on. If people ask, how old are you?
I don't answer.
Your name?
No name.
Where your mother is?
Dead.
This is my father. He speaks for both of us.
This is my father. He speaks for both of us. Is that other ship going back home?
No. America is our home now. America is our shtetl. Amachaya Kleben.
Look, someone is waving. Where is he going?
He's a fool. On a fool's journey. You depart on a ship from a country like this. Why on earth would you want to be leaving? Was it something you lost that you suddenly miss? Are you angry or possibly grieving? Do you see in my face what you've lost, sir? Are you moved by the death ship we sail upon? Well, perhaps you're a man who's in search of his heart. Journey on. Two ships passing in the kinship of the darkness. One going from to America. Two men meeting at the moment of the journey. For a moment in the darkness we're the same. I will be journeying through my life as you go, journeying on the sea. With two ships passing at a distance through the darkness, one going from to America. Strangers sharing the beginnings of the journey. I salute you. God be with you. In the darkness of the dawn, journey on.